Hey guys, it's Rebecca Black and you're watching RockForeverMagazine.com. Hey guys, it's Tori from Rock Forever Magazine and I am here right now with Rebecca Black.
Hi!
How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
You seem amazing. I'm awesome. You seem so peppy and excited to be here.
I am so peppy after,
time.
little sleep.
Yes, very good. And you're at Playlist Live. What are you most looking forward to for this whole weekend?
I'm looking forward to my performance tonight,
Yes,
definitely. And then I
absolutely.
also have a meetup in like an hour, and so less than that. So I'm so excited. I love meetups. I did one at VidCon last year. And yeah.
I know just from going downstairs, everybody's so stoked to see you. So when you get down there, be prepared. So we're going to start with some finish the sentence for you, just something fun. So one thing that fans might not know about you is...
I play the piano, and I've been playing since 3rd grade.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I used to play piano, but it's tough.
It is tough.
So it takes a lot of practice.
Yeah.
And now your favorite YouTube video, aside from any of your own at the moment, is...
Oh, that's hard. I'm going to have to say the overly attached girlfriend one never gets old.
Here.
I met her yesterday.
How amazing.
So cool. And I posted a picture. It was magic on the internet. It was so great.
In all the pictures, she still makes the same face of the overly attached
She made the face. I love her. She's so cool.
Yes. And now the best part of Playlist Live is...
The people and getting to finally, I make so many friends like over like other YouTubers that live like in the UK or somewhere I could only imagine going. And so finally getting to see them and getting to see like all the people that come and support us, because the internet, you only have little like titles of what they are and maybe a picture if you're lucky. And so it's just so nice to meet not just like friends that I love, but also like the people that are so kind and support me.
Totally. And there's so many YouTubers here. Have there been anybody you've been excited to meet?
Oh yeah. I met Tyler Oakley yesterday.
Oh, high
twice.
five. He's awesome.
Yeah.
There you go. Very awesome.
Yeah, I met a lot of people yesterday. It was so cool.
Oh, that's amazing. It's so cool being here, seeing all these YouTubers, including you. And now the top 3 artists on your iPod or iPhone are...
The Black Keys.
Oh, yes. Good choice.
Oh, best ever. Ed Sheeran and Florence and the Machine.
You have flawless music taste.
Thanks.
Just the hair flip says it all, right?
Yeah. I love like that like alternative.
Totally.
I love it so much.
Awesome. And now you are known for the Friday video. Everybody knows that video. And what were your thoughts when you noticed that video started going viral? And how do you think your perspective has changed about that whole situation now?
I mean, in the moment, I just kind of went with it and was like, well, okay. I didn't want to take the video down or anything like that. That's not something that I would do. But looking back on it now, I mean, I guess there are things that I look back on and I want to kind of like change about, not even just like the song or the video, but like myself and what I've done in like interviews that are like not the best. But you just have to kind of deal with the fact like I was 13.
Right. I mean, you were so young.
I'm still young. I'm 15. Like, it's okay for me to make mistakes sometimes, even though I like it's really easy to beat yourself down over it. Yeah,
and I know I've talked to a lot of YouTubers that everybody kind of cringes a little bit at old videos. So you're just like everybody else. Everybody kind of looks back at their old selves like, oh, I was so young and little. So I mean, I'm the same way. And now one thing that happened with the Friday video is you went through a little bit of cyberbullying, and you've come out of it so poised and confident and just, oh my gosh, so successful. So what is your advice for any teenage girls going through cyberbullying right now? Because it's kind of a huge problem.
Oh yeah. I think, first of all, you just have to remember, especially if you don't know the person, because there's like the cyberbullying you get from kids that are at your school, and then the cyberbullying for kids you'll never meet, and like you can't let it affect you. Like, you just have to realize that it's their problem, not yours.
Exactly.
And if it does get serious, like, don't be afraid to talk to someone about it, or to reach out and try to figure out what's really going on, because it can be so scary. You never know. Just be safe and just stay positive, Yeah,
and I guess as long as you know yourself, what people say about you, it's not defining you. You know what I mean? So, So you've got a lot of attention from this Friday video from a lot of celebrities and just, other YouTubers out there who made parody videos of your music video, which was the funniest thing to watch all of those. So were there any that stood out to you that were maybe your favorites?
Oh my god, I have so many. Well, I mean, obviously Brock's Dub.
Yep.
Everyone knows that one. I could recite that in the tone. I actually just saw him last night.
Oh, awesome.
And who else? One of the ones, they actually showed it to me. It was one of the first ones. They showed it to me when I was on Jay Leno. And it was just funny. And I'm actually really good friends with one of the guys there. Oh, wow, yeah. And I didn't even realize that he was
so crazy.
But yeah, and so I guess things like that, but definitely Brock's Dub. I think everyone knows Brock's Dub. And I felt like there was one more that I can't remember, but I will. If I remember it, I'll shout it out.
Yes, shout it out at any moment in this interview, and I'll know what you're talking about. And so much has come with that Friday video and just all of your success. What has been the highlight of your career so far? There's a lot to choose from. I know you're like, oh, what is it? But is there anything?
I would say, I mean, obviously
for this one.
Obviously, working with Katy Perry was like super, super cool, and but also
and you said it in her voice from the character of the Friday Night video.
Yeah,
what she did. Yeah,
Kathy Beth Terry, and that or winning a Teen Choice Award was pretty cool.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got my surfboard in my room, which happens to be beach themed, so. Yeah. It works.
And what was it like working with Katy Perry and just being on the set of that music video? I mean, everybody dreams of something like that, you know?
It was so much fun. Honestly, it was like the best thing I could have gone to because it was such a loose atmosphere because it was literally a big 2-day-long shoot of a party. Like, I mean, we just partied.
Does it get any better?
I mean, honestly, was it like really intimidating because I was so young? And but she's so nice and so warm, and she didn't make me feel like inferior to her or anything like that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I love her so much. She's so sweet, so great.
How many times during that shoot did you say partying, yeah? Was there a count for that? A lot.
I don't know. A lot.
Well, you released a music video for your single, In Your Words, which is your newest song right now. What was the inspiration for that song and the whole music video concept?
Well, it's a breakup song, so it's nothing, it is nothing like super happy, but it's about when someone breaks up with you and it most of the time like very suddenly and only having like texts and emails and Facebook messages to like look back on and being like so sad and just having to kind of get over them and but at the same time, you know, the song as it's like dwelling and kind of like having that self-pity, at the same time like it's very much of like there's hope at the end of the tunnel. Like, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And so, just going through a breakup. Yeah, something very relatable to everybody. And that is such a great song. Are there plans to release more new music? That's the golden question. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah. I love your confidence there. Any plans, a release date or anything like that? Don't have a release date yet. Hopefully, like, right after Playlist, I'll get to go back in the studio and record the next one, which is definitely very different from Friday. Kind of more, I don't know how to it's got a little bit less bubblegum or I mean it's a more not, serious song. Yeah, and and I'm really excited and hopefully I'll have a release date soon cuz I love the song so much. Very exciting. And now since you are a Playlist Live and you're doing meetups and I know you've done meet and greets other times as well, what has been your craziest fan experience ever? I would say there's two. Okay. There's one where I was in Australia and I got a proposal. Oh. Two was like 2 hours ago when I was walking out from soundcheck and literally like a line formed to like come and take pictures. Oh no. I was like, no, not right now. I have to get back. Like you'd never be able to leave. I know. It's so that was like really crazy to me, but just seeing what people will do just to meet someone. I mean, they love you, though, so it's awesome in the end, even if it takes 5 hours to get out of a giant crowd. It's worth it, right? It's worth it. It's worth it. And aside from recording new music, what are your other upcoming plans for after Playlist? Definitely getting back in the studio, and I want to post more to YouTube. Like, just becoming more of a, like, putting more regular content and finally putting together, like, an, finishing off, even though I say finishing off so much, just like, again, continuing to put together this album, which, yeah, it's like taking a long time, but any album does.
Right.
And so,
especially if it's going to be perfect.
Exactly. You want to make it as good as it can be, as perfect. Exactly. And so there are changes you have to make. So working on that.
And how about some more live shows or touring or anything like that?
I would love to. I'd love to. So I love live shows. I'm so excited for today.
Yeah.
And so there's no like set dates, but definitely.
Yes. Anywhere you want to travel to on a tour, perhaps? Any other countries or anything?
Right now, Europe. That is like my goal right now. Because I would have probably said Australia, but I did get to go.
Yes.
And so definitely Europe.
All right. Looking forward to maybe a tour in Europe sometime, more touring in the United States. I'm waiting for that. More new music coming soon. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's been so great. And everybody watching, check out Rebecca Black. You probably already know her Friday video, but she has a lot of other great music that you got to listen to. Subscribe to our channel as well for more exclusive interviews, and I will see you next time. Bye. Bye.